Hey guys and girls in YouTube land, this is just me, Jamie. This is my third attempt to make this video. My 12-year-old decided to dance in the background and act like fool at 12:30 at night, so she's in bed now. So that won't be happening again. I love her to death, but I'm not in the mood right now. Why am I making this video at 12:30 at night? Well, because I work at 4 o'clock in the morning and I work until late at night, and when I get home in the evening before I go to bed, everybody's awake, and this is the only opportunity I have to make it. It's been several weeks since I made a video. So I'm just trying to get that done this week for you guys. So I went to the grocery store tonight. I haven't really been counting my calories. I know a lot of people say that you have to. I've just been making sure that I keep it as low carb as possible, and that I watch obviously I don't want to have too much fat, but I watch more of my carbs and my sugars than anything. I try to limit as much as possible cane sugar. I try to keep sucralose or other kind of artificial sweeteners. I know that those are not recommended, but they're better than regular sugar. So it's kind of one of those things, if you need sweet, I'd rather have something that is, that is manageable than goes overboard. So obviously I think I've shown you guys these. It's all I drink. Crystal Light, the wild strawberry is my favorite. So that's what I'm drinking right now. So when I went to the store earlier, they didn't have my Joseph's flatbread that I always talk about. Sorry. Hold on one second. Okay. Crisis averted. I have my water open. Excuse me. So when I got to Walmart, we live in a new part of Houston now, so they don't all have the same things at all the Walmarts. One thing they do have that I'm super excited about are my kale chips that I usually have to go to Sprouts and spend like almost $5 a bag on. Now they have them, and they're like under $3 at Walmart. So instead of the Joseph's flatbread, I got the flat out bread. It's got 90 calories per serving, which is one full slice, 9 grams of protein, and 14 grams of carb. I don't know, I haven't looked at the sugar content. There's 0 sugar in it. So this is the light Italian herb. I also got just the regular original flavor. There's 6 slices per bag. So I feel like, one full slice, usually when I make the Joseph's flatbread, if I space it out, I can eat a whole slice. And usually a whole slice is 2 servings. And I don't want to go overboard with that. But anyway, so I took that and I make this little mayo mix. I take, 2 of these, which I would guess would be like a half of a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more than a teaspoon of, the Hellmann's. I think I'm getting that in the shot. So yeah, I take 2 scoops of that, 2 scoops of this, which is the Simple Truth Black Garlic Organic Aioli, and I do like a big dollop of the aioli mustard. I really love garlic. Mustard is really good. Just the flavor is awesome. And the mayo, I didn't really like mayo before this very much. I eat it on occasion, but I just feel like it gives me a little something fatty. And I feel like I need that to kind of help keep things regular. So I had that, mixed that together. I put it on the Joseph's, there I go. I put it on the flatbread with 2 slices of cheese, and I'll show you my cheese here in just a minute. My fridge likes to close on me really fast. It's the Sargento sharp cheddar. Get it to work with me. This. For each slice, it's got 5 grams of protein, no carbs, 6 grams of fat, and it's 80 calories a slice. I use 2 slices of that, 3 slices of the oven roasted Great Value turkey breast, and just rolled that up and sliced it into 5 slices. I'm not eating this tomorrow, but I also got these. I love these so much. 2 pieces of this, which is a full serving in the package. It's 150 calories, 110 grams of fat, 110, never mind, I can't read. Total 13 grams of fat, 9 grams of protein, and 1 carb for 2 of these. So I'm not complaining about that. It's not bad. I also have these for emergencies. The P3s. I think I bought myself a regular size one with blueberries. I don't do a lot of fruit. just because of the carbs in the fruit, but I did that. Last week I was craving yogurt, so I got these, the Light and Fit strawberry banana. I love that brand. I don't have any paid sponsors, not yet at least. I'm trying to get that way, but I don't need to be paid for it, but I would like to do product reviews and things like that. Because I feel like a lot of these products, people are scared to use them because they've got fat, or they've got, sorry, there's something on my camera. They've got fat, or they've got high calories or whatever, but when you're eating 4 or 5 ounces of food, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. And you're not even really eating a full 4 to 5 ounces. Excuse me. It's cold outside. It's that kind of weather. Anyway, let's see. I'm also taking some pickles. It's way too many pickles. I know I'll never eat that many, but they just sounded really good. Okay, so for breakfast, I have this protein nut milk. It's got 10 grams of protein per serving, which I'm guessing is probably going to be 8 ounces, but let me see. Let's see, a full cup, so 8 ounces of this. I have about 1.5 cups. I might have a little bit more in there. I didn't really measure it. I'm really bad about that. In a shaker cup, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. This thing, it holds 22 ounces. I think that I used way more than, let's see what this says, 10 ounces. So about 1 ounce of that is my creamer. I know that sounds horribly gross. Where did I put it at? It's too far back. I'm not going to mess with it. But I got the sweet cream sugar-free. Oh, there it is. Sweet cream sugar-free Italian sweet cream. Sorry. This. I can't even read, but that's what it is. And it's sugar-free. I usually do flavored ones, but I have this amazing coffee that I drink right now called Breakfast with Elvis. Lunch with Elvis, sorry. It is the Lola Savannah brand. It smells amazing. It smells like bananas. It's got hints of peanut in it and bananas, and it's just awesome. So if you have an HEB where you're at, I highly recommend it. Anyway, so for my sweet tooth, I've been getting these things. It's not just this, but all of the Atkins brands, they seem to be really good. I mean, it's not going to be the size of a full thing of M&Ms, but to be honest, if I have the money to go get it, I'm going to go get, you know, the full bag of M&Ms. So I'd rather have these on hand just so I have no excuses. Let me see, I have those. I have this. I just opened this box for tomorrow because I've never had these before, so hopefully they're good. But I didn't have a problem with them before. So I found these sweet and salty trail mix and the chocolate covered almonds, which I really, really like. Other things I've been having, like the sugar-free cheesecake. I use that. I have the Starkist tuna. I found these at Kroger's the other day. I've never tried them before. I'm not a big buffalo person, like buffalo flavored person. But these have 10 grams of carb, which the veggie chips that I eat are like 16 grams of carb per serving. You can eat 24 of these chips, and it's 10 grams of carb and 10 grams of protein. And actually, it's actually 6 grams of net carb because 4 grams of that is fiber. It does have soy protein, tapioca, soy fiber. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but cassava, topical seasoning, maltodextrin, which I'm sure isn't great, cayenne pepper, sauce, sea salt, spices. It does have some sugar in it, which is weird because it doesn't say that there's sugar in this, but maybe it's just such a small amount they don't have to count it. Organic distilled vinegar, butter powder, which is just sweet cream and non-fat milk solids, yeast extract, citric acid, natural flavoring, and sunflower oil. So I don't see any potato. The first ingredient I always see in chips nowadays is potato or corn, and I try to steer clear of that. Let me see if these are a good example. Okay, so I've been reading a lot of posts about Bonitos, and I just wanted some corn chips, but obviously I can't have the corn chips. These have 4 grams of protein per serving. It's got 15 grams of carb, which is average for the low carb chips. It's got 4 grams of fiber, so it's really just 11 grams of carb. Let's see, 7 grams of fat, like I said, 4 grams of protein, but these are the ingredients. It's got cooked navy beans, sunflower oil, long grain rice flour, and sea salt. I try to steer clear of rice because it's a trigger food for me as far as dumping syndrome. And for those of you who have experienced dumping syndrome, it's not fun. For fatty foods, I've been craving peanut butter like crazy lately, so I went ahead and got me a big jar of this. I don't have very much of it at a time, but I can put away quite a bit if I want to. I'm 9 months out, by the way, so if you guys have concerns about how much I eat, that's kind of where it comes from. I'm trying to be more careful just so I don't fall off the wagon, but I'm eating the right foods. These are other favorites of mine. These are great with, like, if you're in a pinch and you don't know what to eat, there's like this chicken spread that they make that Walmart sells, and they are amazing. My mom used to make us lunches with it, and so it's kind of like a comfort food now for me since she's gone. But I can eat a can of that with those chips, and it satisfies me, and I'll still have plenty of chips left over to snack on later. But I get these. I've never tried the honey barbecue yet. We'll see. Some people swear by it. They say it's really good. I have all kinds of different ones, but sometimes I don't like the flavors, so I try to have some kind of crunchies with it just to kind of cut the flavor. I don't know if in this if this one of the videos that I've done this, but these are my favorite chips. They're kale chips, and I can't make them to save my life at home, but I found these at Sprouts not too long ago, and I fell in love with them. I tried the ranch first, and since then I found the spicy nacho, and they have a regular nacho, but they were kind of expensive at Sprouts. And so I went to Walmart in College Station a few weeks ago, went to pick up some puppies for my sister that she had bought for her and our uncle. And I found those in Walmart, and I was like, oh my gosh, Walmart sells my chips now. So I don't have to go to Sprouts just for those chips. I go for other things, but Sprouts is expensive, and I don't go as much as I would like to. I just don't have the money for it. So I found those. Those are one of my snacks for tomorrow. So I'm taking these, which I'll probably, to be honest, eat the entire bag. It's got 2 servings in one bag. Let's see, it's 140 calories per serving, which 280 calories isn't bad. It does have a lot of carbs. 12 grams of carb, 3 grams of fiber for each serving. So let's see, 24 minus 6 grams of carbs. So, and I'm not doing the math, it's too late and I'm too tired. But each serving has 6 grams of protein in it. So I have that, and I have this. Those are my snacks. I have my sandwich, my pickles, and then I have my protein shake. So my protein shake I'll mix up and drink on the way to work. I will drink at least 3 of these tomorrow at work, plus my snacks and my sandwich and my pickle. I don't think I said my protein shake, but that too. Vitamin wise, I was taking these, and they're great. It's not a big deal. I can't find any more of these. Oh, Jesus. One moment. Technical difficulties. Okay, so sorry about that. Hair, skin, and nails. They're like these pink. They almost look like nail polish colored vitamins, but they work really well. I was taking those with this biotin. I love Spring Valley. It's not expensive like some other brands. It can get expensive, but I took 2 of those, or 3. The serving size for those hair, skin, and nail vitamins is 3 of those. And then, what else? 1 of the biotin pills, and then 1 of the women's 1 a day. And I went to Kroger the other day, and I've been thinking about taking prenatal vitamins just because, and you can kind of see my hair growing back, which is great, but it's still pretty thin. Been thinking about starting prenatal vitamins because of the iron and all the other good stuff in there. So I'm going to try these out instead for a little while and see how my body does with those. What else? So food-wise, that's kind of what I'll eat. What I had been eating lately was I would make cottage cheese. See if I can find it. This is my favorite brand because of the stats on it, but the Daisy brand, it has, I don't know if you can see that, 4 grams of carb per serving. 4 of that is milk sugar. 13 grams of protein, which in my experience and from what I've found at Walmart at least and at Kroger, it's the highest count, highest protein to carb count. So it's got better count in there than the other ones. Only 5 grams of fat, and it's a half a cup in that. So I will take about half of this container and put it in my Ninja blender, and I'll put an entire package of ranch dressing, and if I want it to be thicker, I'll put a scoop of protein powder. And the protein powder I use for that, let me go through my stack of protein powders, is 6 Star. I use that unflavored brand just because that's what I've been using for a while. It's from Walmart. I love Quest, but I can't find it at Walmart anymore, and I just don't have time to go anywhere else. If I have time to go to the grocery store, I have to go for Everybody. So that's what I use in my dip if I choose to use it. If I'm not getting a lot of protein that day, or if I'm having to go somewhere and that's all I have time for is chips and dip, then I'll do that. But I've just been feeling like I need more nutritious food lately, and I've been really hungry, and I feel like maybe that's why I've been hungry. I've been drinking all my water. There's no other explanation for it. So I'm thinking I'm deficient somewhere in vitamins. So tomorrow for my protein shake, I'm going to be using this. I like the flavor. It's a Walmart brand. They started carrying this after they stopped carrying my Quest. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but it's a good brand. It's decent. But I'm seriously considering just going online and ordering the Quest because the taste is a lot better. All I have right now of the Quest is their cookies and cream, which is somewhere at the back of the pantry. Here it is. I wanted to show you guys. It's really good. The only problem is I don't drink it with my coffee, and I just haven't had time to make shakes because I haven't been doing them in the morning. I've been doing coffee. So this is going to be one of my priorities this week, is doing more shakes. And you know what? I might actually, I'm just going to do that in the morning. So I am doing my Quest powder in the morning now. So yeah, that's pretty much a day. I'm doing the sandwich, the pickle, the chips, the kale chips, the Atkins bar, and I guess the protein shake. And that's it. And I'll probably come home, and if I'm hungry, I might have like a piece of cheese. I'm sure I've shown you guys my Land O'Lakes cheese, but let's see if I can reach it down here. There's so many groceries, which I'm super, super blessed to have. But it would be nice to get out what I want. So these are my go-to. I either get these or the Land O'Lakes, and they're just single packs of cheese, and they're so, so good. But I'll probably have one of those, or if I'm feeling really extremely hungry, I have some chili that we made the other night. It's got kidney beans. It's definitely not low carb. Ground beef. Tomato sauce, a can of diced tomatoes, and I think that's it. I don't think we put anything else in it. It's just basic. I'm sure it's not low carb because of the beans, but because of the fiber in the beans. I'm not as picky with beans when it comes to keto, because I feel like they have a dual purpose. They give you the fiber, they give you the protein. It's not the same as eating a chip or eating, a piece of bread, which I do on occasion eat. I had a few nibbles of bread today. My big no-no that I will tell you guys to be careful about. It did make me sick. Excuse me. I went to go see The Last Jedi today, which I loved. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I love all things nerd, and I'm super excited to see where Disney takes the franchise, because they've been doing pretty well so far. So we went to go see that today, and we went to Star Cinema Grill. Was it Star Cinema? I think it was Star Cinema Grill. Studio Movie Grill. That's where we went. We went to go see stuff there. We got food while we were there. It was kind of a family treat, so we went out there and did that. And I ordered chicken tenders, because I thought, it was coconut breaded, so I thought that was going to be the healthiest thing I could get. I gave my daughter the fries. Didn't even touch them. But they had like a 2 for the price of 1 basically meal that me and my boyfriend got. He got a burger, and I got my chicken tenders. My daughter got macaroni with some garlic bread, which, like I said, I had maybe a tiny nibble of. I had 2 noodles from her macaroni, which was gross. I wouldn't recommend it. And then 2 like a nibble or 2 of her bread, small amount. And then we ordered for our entree, or our appetizer. We got chicken nachos. I had 4 bites of that. 2 small chips and 2 big chips. Had a bite of guacamole with 2 of my chips and some pico. And I started to get kind of full then. But for like $5 they give you a dessert, which I could have said no to, but I went ahead and ordered anyway. They had Nutella filled beignets. Oh my god, you guys. Like, that was the majority of my meal. I ate 2 or 3 little skinny chicken strips, which are probably about the size of my finger. Maybe about as thick as my thumb. It wasn't very much chicken. And of course I spaced this out, but I had like 4 of the little beignets. They're like size of pizza pockets, but they were like donuts, donut dough. I mean, if you had beignets, that's what they are, but it was filled with Nutella and covered in powdered sugar. And I was like thinking I was gonna get sick, but I didn't get sick, which is weird because here lately when I've been having sugar, it makes me extremely sick. So I won't be doing that. I'm being extremely careful from now on. But that was a treat. It was a family outing. So my stats right now, I had gone down to 197. And I don't know what the deal is. Like, I know I haven't been eating perfect, but I haven't been eating a lot, and I haven't been eating bad. Today was like kind of like a fluke, I guess, as far as my diet goes. But I haven't been eating low carb because we've been kind of strapped for cash. We were kind of in between me getting signed over with my company. I was temporary, and then when I got signed over, it was just a period of kind of, you have to wait for money, and then Scott just started his new job, so I've been eating regular food just in small amounts, and I guess that was enough to tilt the scale a little bit. So I went from 197, and I was at 202 when I woke up this morning, so that's not a huge difference, and for it being in the holidays, I don't think it really makes that big of a difference, but I'm definitely going to need to make sure that I'm super careful. Schedule wise, I'm really blessed with my job. I work 6 days on and 3 days off right now, but we're about to start 7 days on and 7 days off, so that's something to consider. I need to start going to the gym more. One other thing with these vitamins I've been taking, guys, like, these are my natural nails. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but sometimes that's better, like, to show you on this side. But they've gotten, like, ignore my stove back there, I'm sorry, but they've gotten really long, and I'm able to, like, these are natural. This is not like press-ons or anything. I don't have acrylics. I don't do acrylics. I just do gel, dip them in acrylic, and then put gel on them and paint them, and they turn out super cute. It's kind of an addiction now. I'm down to a size 12. I started out in a size 26, 28, and a size 12 fits me pretty, it's tight, but I'm not hanging over to the point where I can't go out in public. I don't have any lumps or bumps or anything. It's just tight. I am still shopping at Torrid. I still love Torrid. And it's weird because I can still wear my size 16 clothes from there, but they're just a little looser. This shirt, like, if I wear it normal, like, the ladies are all over the place. I can't wear this out in public. Didn't mean to flash anybody if I did, but I mean, all my clothes my tops are loose, so that's pretty much it. I think that's my update for now, guys. I'm going to try to make some recipe videos coming up, but it's going to be about a week because I need to wait till I'm working nights again so that Hannah can be back in school and Scott's gone during the day, so it'll be quiet in here so I can spread my recipes stuff out and cook and make my videos, because these guys are goofballs. They'll go behind me and make faces or make noises or shoot me with the Nerf gun or whatever. Anyway. But you guys are great. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep liking, and keep watching. Thanks, bye. Okay guys, there's a meowing cat in the background. It is 4 something in the morning and I've had about an hour of sleep. I just made my video last night, so this is the meal I was talking to you guys about. I've got my pickles. I brought a protein shake just in case. My bar, my sandwiches. That's how many little rolls you get, and it's a good size roll from the bread I was talking about last night. My protein shake, it has my powder in the bottom, my vitamins in the bottom, and then my chips. This is what I'm going to eat today. I'll try to give you guys an update later. Bye. Good morning, guys and girls of YouTube land. It's just me, Jamie. It's 5:22 in the morning. I just finished up making kind of a good morning video showing you what I was going to eat today. I made a shot of espresso and probably 60 calories worth of sugar-free creamer, a little bit of coconut oil, and a tablespoon of butter. Why did I do that, you say? Mainly because I wanted to spill it in my car seat. Sorry, give me one moment. Can't believe I just did that. It is my Monday at work, and I've been off for 3 days. I'm exhausted. As you can tell, I look exhausted, and I've had about an hour's sleep. I'm just giving you guys an update for this morning. I'm going to try to edit this video. It's going to be like probably over 25-26 minutes long, so but yeah, sleep is super important. I don't know why I couldn't sleep last night. I should have gotten close to 3 hours with having gone to bed when I did, but I laid there for what seemed like forever, and I just could not shut my brain off. So I'll let you guys know how today goes, but if you pray for me. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.